And racing, Culvey a bit slow here, and big time running straight to the lead from Swirling Eddie. Culvey pushes forward now on another Ranger, followed back there by Double Ice. Beside that was Idle Mark, Eyes on Kitty, and back to last year Charina Hill. On the corner, big time runnings is comfortably clear. Battle on for the minors with Culvey out wide, another Ranger closer in, and that's the way they finished, 9, 6 and 1. Close up fourth was Swirling Eddie. Back behind these runners then we had Eyes on Kitty, Double Ice, and back at the pack, Charina Hill and Idle Mark. Nearly there. And racing, Allegro Beatty comes out nicely, heads across to the lead there on Warnut, who tries to stay with it early. And Belfast Barry out a wee bit wider on the track, followed through round the first bend there by She's Mustard, got around there quite nicely today. Beside that there was Molly O'Shea. Further back in the race then to World Freak Show, Black Road Star and Orangey Yellow last of all. Down the back, and it is Allegro Beatty by about 3 or 4 lengths here on Walnut. Thrill on the inside there to Belfast Barry. Behind them running on was Molly O'Shea. The others are headed after a gap here by She's Mustard. Allegro Beatty's in. Second, Belfast Barry, just there from diving at it, Molly O'Shea late in the piece. Just back and behind them then we had She's Mustard, probably got up for fourth, ahead there of Warnut. Further back in the race to World Freak Show, and Orangey Yellow was well back when they crossed, with Black Roadstar in amongst them as well. Anzac Day here at Hattrick Raceway set. And a racing, Charlie Bobo was slow to go today. One of the best out, Opawa J and Thrill on the inside. Opawa Math showing good speed. Charlie Bobo trying to work to the inside now. Gets there ahead of Wall Age. Bernie's Boy round the outside. We're a bit closer into Chase Me Apache. Back behind these runners then Candy Crusher. Well back now, Wall Age got checked at the first bend, and Pacific Sunrise is at the back. It's Opawa Math in front. Thrill on the inside, Bernie's Boy round the outside, Charlie Bobo back and behind them, Opawa J. The rest are headed by Candy Crusher into the straight. Driving to the lead, Bernie's Boy out wide, Charlie Bobo. Bernie's Boy scores, I think Charlie Bobo just second from Opawa Map, who was fairly game. Followed through there by Opawa J and the Lucky Wall Age. Back and behind those runners then we had Pacific Sunrise was back with Chase Me Apache and Candy Crusher. Ready to run. Racing, Corborn Meza midfield here and in a bit of bother. Jumping out nicely, Corborn Hint with Khaleesi. Corborn Meza trying to work into the race now. Starts to sweep up 3 wide, followed through there by Sweet Lovin'. Just back and behind them, Totes around the outside. Wider of that there was Ollie Baxter. V very good as well back. Khaleesi stolen the march. Corborn Meza comes at it too late. 1 beats the 5. Third up there was Corborn Hint, followed across by Totes. Next through them we had Corborn PJ and Ollie Baxter. Sweet Lovin' towards the back with V very good.
Turn around.
And racing. Fair beginning out wide here from Blackie Chan. Pedro's Carrot fair, but Scooters Rose will lead them to the first bend. Scooters Rose in front. Blackie Chan gets to second. 3 lengths back to Pedro's Carrot third. A par with Smoke getting passed by Good Time Later. They tangle. Getting underneath them there would have been a par with Shiloh, and also squeezing through was Phantom Way. And back last is Witch Misty. Blackie Chan in front by about 2 or 3 here. On Scooters Rose and Pedro's Carrot. Back of the race here, Power Shiloh, Phantom Way, they're both running on a little. Blackie Chan's in nicely here. Power Shiloh dashes to second. Scooters Rose Fear third, then Phantom Way fourth. Pedro's Carrot was next in, then Witch Misty. Power Smoke, and at the back, Good Time Lady. They worried each other going into the back.
Turn around.
Set, And racing, Red Express out in midfield at best here. Corborn Gracie shows speed today from Power Spice and Auntie Trace into that first bend. Red Express is off the track at the back. Running fourth at the moment is Power Extreme. Red Express goes up and around the outside of Alamein Jar now, and further back we've got Business Review and Premier Division. They pack up here, and Auntie Trace is in front. From Power Spice, Corborn Gracie. Power Extreme goes forward, and Red Express right around the outside. Well back was Alamein Jar and Business Review. On the corner, galloping along in front is Auntie Trace. Red Express can't reach it. Auntie Trace beats Red Express for an Ahern Quinella, and third to go by there was Power Extreme. Corborn Gracie and Power Spice, not much between them next in, with Alamein Jar, Premier Division and Business Review at the back. And racing, Thunderation out about third. It's Sasha McBell and Big Time Dasher go hard early. Then we've got Gully Crusher. Thunderation getting past that and right round the outside. Big Time Red Foo. Followed back in the pack here by another Key. Well back, Takeaway and Alamein Duke on the corner. Sasha McBell in front, out wide Big Time Dasher. Sasha McBell just, I think, from Big Time Dasher. Wasn't much in it. Then Big Time Red Foo. Thunderation next to go by. Alongside it was another Key. Gully Crusher was well back when they crossed, and back with that Takeaway and Alamein Duke. Set. Racing, Nitro Mary not too badly away, but Grand Legacy beat her out, and Swiftly Chloe did too, and so did Making Time round the outside. Gee, Grand Legacy's landed in front here of Making Time around the outside. The inside there for Knuckle Bump. Nitro Mary with a job to do, and Swiftly Chloe the same now, with Megs Me Mum and Big Wonder at the back. Grand Legacy, you wouldn't think he'd come back to them. He's falling in front here on Knuckle Bump and Making Time. Nitro Mary, Swiftly Chloe running on around that, then Megs Me Mum and Big Wonder. Grand Legacy in front of Knuckle Bump. Another Ahern Quinella coming up here. Third to go by was Making Time. Swiftly Chloe won the race of the favourites, but she was only fourth. Nitro Mary was fifth, and the last pair in, Megs Me Mum and Big Wonder. Set. Racing. She's out okay. Brilliant Ashley. Chambo's out fairly well. Brilliant Ava as well, but Brilliant Ashley strode through the inside. Box of Fluffies goes forward with Downgrade King. Chambo shuffled back with that. Kintaro Baxter, Venga Guapa. Brilliant Ashley's off to the races today. There'll be some time. Her sister's running second, Brilliant Ava. Then Downgrade King and Chambo. It's 1, 2, 4 and 6. Don't need the camera or the judge here for this. Fifth to go by was Kintaro Baxter. Then Box of Fluffies. And at the back was Venga Guapa. In race number 10. Racing, Winsome Jenny came out nicely the inside. Corborn Cooks is going to power to the lead though. Corborn plays thereabouts early too with our Gypsy and Corborn Clover. Gee, it's tight round that first bend. Let's go back to the top here, because Corborn Cooks has found the lead by a length and a half from Winsome Jenny. Over on the outside there to our Gypsy, moves forward the outside. Then Corborn Clay further back to Absent Minded. Behind these runners, Lagoon Mako, Power Shane, Corborn Clover right back to last. Corborn Cooks is kicked away here. Running second is our Gypsy with Absent Minded running past that. 6 beats the 2 and the 4. Winsome Jenny held fourth from Corborn Clay, Corborn Clover. The last pair, Power Shay and Lagoon Mac. And racing. Brittany Starr out quite nicely. Another miss. Shares the pace, and Bohannon going up between them. And so too there is Dream Zone, and Effective Powers trying to get around them too as Brittany Starr gets to the lead. Back in the pack here, increasing. Well back in the race second time, and getting crushed out of it there was Opawa Blair. Brittany Starr's in front. Effective Power drives. Brittany Starr from Effective Power. And Dream Zone was third to go by. Just fourth, I think, increasing from another miss. Further back in the race to second time, Bohannon and Opawa Blair, who was severely checked.
Turn around.
Ready to run. Racing, Speedy beat out okay. Cheap Shot Maddie didn't jump best today. Wild Effective's gone out hard, and All in Berlin's underneath it. Going to the first bend, going forward there. We've got Vito Baxter, Sedgebrook Babe around the outsides, getting handy now. Cheap Shot Maddie gets going, but too far back. Speedy beats no chance. Allegro Chaser, Freedom Flyer out the back. Wild Effective travelling well here from All in Berlin. Wild Effective, All in Berlin. Sedgebrook Babe third, and fourth to go by there was Vito Baxter. Behind those runners then to Speedy Beat and Cheap Shot Maddie, who didn't jump today. Freedom Flyer and Allegro Chaser at the back.